All right, all right. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into another little live stream. We're going to do this morning, just outline, see what we did overnight session, outline what can happen in the day session, and then we'll go from there. We'll start with crypto, right? Crypto had a nice little bounce off of these levels, right, on those daily time frames, swept the previous day low, so possibly looking for it to continue up and maybe give us that outside day if it really wanted to. We're kind of just seeing how it'll play out. Right, Maker actually looks decent. Maker doesn't look too bad on the 4 hour. Liking that daily for 3 drives, that'd be cool. Futures, small little retrace overnight, right? We just swept that Asian session high. Waiting on news, so want to see what news gives us, right? Possibly come into some sort of OTE here of this range, or maybe sweep previous day high and then reverse from there. So we'll kind of see what they want to do with that. With 30 seconds left until that open. Let me take a look. So I'm thinking sweep previous day high and then go from there, right? Obviously, market can do whatever the fuck it wants to do. Let me see, Maker. Yeah, I wonder if we have CPI news. Supposedly supposed to be, no, I don't know. What's the prediction on that? Forecast supposed to be higher than the previous reading. I don't know what the hell that means, but it's a consumer price index, right? So I guess it's a reflection of the economy and how the consumer is doing, I guess, right? So let's see here if they give us any setup. Give us any setup here. All right, so there's previous day high taken. Previous day high taken, and now sell off? Question mark. What is this? That's a big range. Previous day high has been taken, y'all. Now we're waiting to see what they want to do with the rest of the price. We touched that -4 right there. So that's good. It's off the projection. Let's see what they do for the rest of this. Or how they want to play it. Let's see if let's see how they want to do this news scandal the rest of the way. See if they give us anything good. Right, the 1 minute was looking like that. 15 minutes looking like this. Or 4 hours looking like that. So the animal that we had outlined last night, right? This didn't quite complete the way that we wanted it to, right? But that's okay. So animal, it's kind of out of the picture right now. We're just seeing how they want to play this. right? So like if we look on the 4-hour time frame, what do we usually say? That 2 a.m. candle, right? If we retrace into some sort of range inside of this candle, typically see upside. Didn't quite get the OTE of this candle, but we still nice the fact that we held this bottom of it, right? So now we just want to see how they want to do it. If we close back below previous day high, likely a sell down. If not, then we have 21,349 up above us for continuation up. That's the next. That's next liquidity. We do have this fair value gap, so maybe watch out for that, right? Just something to stay cautious of. Up above, if we do decide to go there. Right. So this right there. Just something to be wary of. Otherwise, like 5-minute. So we want to see how this 5-minute closes, then maybe outline the wick and see what price wants to do. We can also outline the whole news candle, right? And see whether or not we are holding or rejecting the OTE of this news candle. So like if we take our double-sided right there, this is what we'll want to look at, right? If we're rejecting down from like a 618 in the 1 minute and then, bouncing off of this 295, then likely a continuation into here, right? Or possibly sweep of this volume imbalance first before we do something. So like if it were to continue up, what we would want to see here, like on the 1 minute, it's probably retrace into here, like this, fill this, and then continuation up, right? And we want to hold these right there. If not, or if we were trying to reject, then we would likely come over here, come down a little bit, form that order block, come down that, and then reject like this. Those are our if-then scenarios, right? If we want to continue up, then that's what we're looking for. And there's our new 5-minute that just opened up, right? So let's see how she reacts now. See how this 5-minute does. So that is our whole new candle right there. You can also outline the wick, right? You can also just do the 50% of the wick and see what price does at that 50%. If it does get there. If not, then not. It's kind of something to look at, right? If you guys have any questions at any point, you should ask away. Or about coming up to an end, just kind of outline 1 and 2 for these news, outline what we have up above, and see what we can possibly do, right? We do have this LR overnight, so a little bit of just a grind up without necessarily any good displacement to the upside, unless you're looking on the hourly rate. But on the 5-minute, this looks pretty LR-y. We took both sides. So London session and Asia session took both sides right here. So outline this little OTE. Standard deviate it. -5 right there. Pretty decent. So right now I want to see what we do once we come up to here to this 50%. Let's see whether or not we want to reject it. Okay, so FET is bouncing nicely. Right? FET is like, we could try longs on it. So I guess crypto realistically reacts nicely to market news. We were wondering that last night, Timmy. He's just kind of speculating of, well, I don't know, price could do. on these futures. But the fact that we swept those previous day lows makes me feel a lot better with the fact that it's like, well, we could realistically, right, continue on up from those points. It just depends on how we want to do it and what we want to do it. Like this low right there. On that, okay, Maker is a nice animal. Yeah, Maker I'm still liking to the upside. Maker power of 3. Or not power of 3, but Maker looking like. I thought I shared it somewhere. If you guys are not in Discord, make sure you check it out. That's going to be, so if you go to www.papertraders.io, that's going to be your go-to website for everything paper traders related. We have everything that you could think of on that website. If you scroll down all the way to the bottom, you'll be able to see those previous lives that we have done. So make sure you go ahead and do that if you want to see our track record, see how we've done in the past, and see the current things that we're doing. If you guys are if you want to just check us out, right, for a week, we have a $9.99 subscription that you can check us out on. We have also a monthly if you're more interested in a month. But come in, join up, see how you like it, take what you want, take what resonates with you, and then leave on your own accord. We're not an alerts Discord, so we don't do any kind of alerts. We're strictly based on just like charts. So if you see something that you like, we outline it for you. But everything else you are taking on your own. So just a heads up on that, as a lot of people expect to get in there and get alerts. We don't do alerts. You take everything at your own risk. We merely provide the setup and the things that we were seeing. Just our chart read is what we provide. Make sure you follow at Hayes Beats. He's a phenomenal trader. Also check out Blowfin. Check out his Blowfin deal if you're not trading crypto yet. Sign up with Blowfin. Sign up using his link. You'll get a nice little deal, I believe. You get a good bonus for the startup. Check out Big Timmy Hedge. Also a great trader that we have in the community. On that, I think that's probably going to do it. Getting a little... There's the yawn. On that, check us out. Check out those links. Give it a like, give it a share if you enjoy watching these. On that, we'll see you tomorrow. See how this plays out. Right now, reject that 705. Just want to keep on monitoring it. Obviously, we can not have a setup up until the New York session opens up. But just stay patient, stay cautious. And on that note, we will see you guys later tonight.